everyone, and welcome back to the Genshin Impact Challenge account. Wait, oh, no, sorry, wrong intro. Welcome back to the Genshin Impact Challenge account, but I have a bit of an announcement for all of you. Yes, this video will be only just an announcement. It's not an actual episode. So, sit back and relax as I talk to you. You see, there was a very, very lovely comment that was put onto the last episode, and here, I'll read it out for you, and I'll show it on screen. What actually is the challenge you're doing? Now, that is a very interesting question because, well, this entire time, in the first episode, I have announced the several rules that I have made for myself and everything, but I never told you what was the true objective of this account, and you know what? I shall reveal it all today. Okay, so let me first talk about the rules of this account that I put for the first episode, yet changed over time. Alright, let's go over the rules of the account that I put for myself. The first one is that I can't use characters that I don't have on top of this account, and that I can't wish for characters that I already have on my main account, which includes the following list: Farina, Raiden, Arlecchino, all of those people. So I can't wish for them. So I changed one of the rules, and it was the constellation rule that I put for myself. So if I get a constellation for a character, I have to wish on the standard banner until I get a 4-star or 5-star. That is actually not it. The challenge that I put for myself is that I have to have a C6 character, like I have to get their C6, and then if I get any constellations afterwards, that is the standard banner pool. So yeah, I changed the rules a lot throughout the whole entire of the series, but I really did try to keep up with the rules, and it worked somewhat. But yeah, those were the rules that I made for the account. I'll even put a list right here so you can read. Here's some additional rules that I added myself as well. Alright, now that the rules are out of the way, I can now tell you about the objective. Not the main objective, but the small objectives that I decided to set for myself. You know, as a little bit of a test before I move on to my real objective. So let's go over the small objectives I set for myself. The first objective that I made for myself was reach AR 60. And luckily and surprisingly enough, that is actually completed already. The other small objective that I had for myself was clear level 12 of the Spiral Abyss, floor 12 of the Spiral Abyss. And I already finished that as well, so what now? Well, you're about to find out. Alright everyone, this is the grand reveal of what was the main objective and challenge of this challenge account. Well, the main objective of this challenge account is that I have to C6, R5, every character that I have ever pulled. Huh? Now I know what you guys are thinking. Frost, why don't you just do that on your main account? Well, because I don't do that on my main account. That's why I wanted to make it a challenge. Because I am not fully dedicated on top of like C16 everybody on my main account. But I am and willing to C6 everyone on this challenge account. Because even though it's free to play, I really do want to challenge myself to C6, R5, every single one of these characters. That doesn't mean for the limited 5 stars, their signature weapons. So yeah, it's still a pretty easy challenge for me. So the challenge for it is that I have to have 2 5-star main DPSs. So Flynn's is actually one of my main 5 stars. The other one is Sandrone. And what I have to do is not only R5 their weapons that they have, I have to triple crown them. So yeah, I'm going to have to work on both hymns and also Sandrone's. So they're going to be both worked on. Not only that, I'm going to R5 their weapons. For Flynn's, I'm going to try. For Sandrone, it's pretty easy. But I'm also going to need 2 4-star main DPSs. And one of them is Kachina. That's right. Our very first ever 4-star Kachina will be our main DPS. As for the second 4-star main DPS, it's either between Barbara or Chongyun. So yeah, so that is my dilemma for the challenge. But also that, like I said, I'm C16 R5 all of the characters that I have pulled for. that I have C6 at least, which includes Freminette. So for now, I'm going to be building on top of Sandrone's team, and then later on, I'll move on to building those characters. So this is the end of the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye!